Hello, I'm Rory Godding, and this is my presentation for Assignment 1, the Creativity and Me presentation. Now, for Task 1, the story of my life, I named the novel, the fiction story, The Rory Story, as I like how my name rhymes with the word story and it matches quite well. Since it was my first time using Photoshop, I was just kind of grasping the basics and learning how to use the software and really experimenting to try and figure out how to use everything. I understand that the current film, the photo is quite lackluster, and that is due to my Photoshop skills being very underdeveloped. And the more I use the software, the more I will understand and learn how to use it. The tools I predominantly used were the eraser tool, the pen tool to turn all the images into PNG images to remove the background. And I used a lot of blending options to try and make the title look better and mix it up a little bit. However, this story is completely fictional and completely made up. The plot of the story is that I am stuck in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and I use basketball as an escape, and my success in basketball is able to get me out of town and escape the zombie apocalypse due to recruitments and things of that nature. Although this story is completely fictional and made up, I do resonate with this because I use sport and basketball as a therapy, as an escape from stresses, and I use it to free my mind. Now for task 2, I am showcasing my LinkedIn profile. At the top of my profile, you will see my profile picture, which includes what I think is a nice photo of my face, and I wasn't sure what to put for the landscape, so I put in a nice scenic photo. As you can see, I'm currently working part-time at Murdoch Timber, which is a timber yard in Mornington, and I'm currently studying at Swinburne, and this is put in the top right of my profile tab. For my experience, I have written down the works that I have done. I have been working since 2020 at the timber yard, and I worked part-time at the Enchanted Maze and as a basketball coach. It is important to write down your past jobs so that future employers, when they look at your profile, can see what your experience is and can grasp a better understanding of what you can do. Unfortunately, I haven't done any volunteering work outside of school programs, so I haven't written anything down in my LinkedIn. So there is no tab for that. And for the skills, there are only 2 that pop up in the skills tab. However, I've got more hidden behind if you press the plus, such as safety and coaching skills, which I have done from my previous jobs. My current education is Swinburne, and yeah, that's my LinkedIn profile. So when deciding to pick out of task 3 and task 4, I decided to pick task 3 as I was more intrigued by Amabile's componential theory of creativity. And to summarize, her theory suggests that creativity emerges when a person with expertise and creative thinking skills is motivated in a supportive environment. This really did resonate with me because in my upbringing, I was always supported to do what I was passionate about, and this led to a lot of creative things, such as creating basketball YouTube videos because I was really interested in basketball and technology, and writing and filming mini movies. I mainly used just a piece of paper to write and used iMovie as the program to film these movies and capture them. Now, skipping task 4 and moving straight on to task 5. For my pink time, I'm learning how to cook and trying new recipes. Over the last year and a half, I've been moved out of home, meaning mum no longer cooks for me anymore, so I have to try and learn to cook for myself. And I've been sticking to pasta, which I think I've almost mastered. But as I continue with pink time, I think I will try and break out of my comfort zone and try new things. Currently, I'm just using recipes and going to the shops and buying what's required. But I think if I want to be more financially smart, I will need to be able to freestyle with my cooking skills and just use what's already in the cupboard. This pink time is very important for me as it will be a way for me to improve my health, independence, and my financial status. For task 6, while doing the creativity surveys, I realized I am the adventurer and the doer, which I do believe makes sense as they go hand in hand, as I prefer doing stuff rather than voicing my opinions about things. I believe these surveys are also quite accurate as they do go well with my personality, and I don't really love um, public speaking, so I'd rather prefer to just do the task at hand rather than speak about it. Now, for task 7, I've written my whole script on the slide, so here we go. Creativity can be shown in many different ways, and that is proven, especially in Amable's theory. Particularly in my case, I enjoy sports technology, and I'm able to showcase my creativity via these pathways. As a business student majoring in analytics and analysis, I have always found numbers very intriguing and used statistics to showcase my creativity. However, my RC technology abilities are quite limited, and this task allowed me to utilize new technologies I'm unfamiliar with and expand on my creativity. And that is my presentation. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.